Good morning, students. In today's lecture we will do illustration number 32. In new book it is on page number 2.49 and in old book it is on page number 1.49. Also I will write this question in the description of this video. You can also see from there. First we read the question. Illustration number 32. The capital account of X and Y show a balance of 40,000 and 20,000 on 1st April 2017. They share the profit in the ratio of 3:2. They are allowed interest on capital at the rate 10% per annum and are charged interest on drawing at the rate 12% per annum. X also advanced a loan of 10,000 to the firm on 1st August 2017. During the year, X withdraw 1,000 per month in the beginning of every month and Y withdraw 1,000 per month at the end of every month. The profit for the year ended 31st March 2018 before the above mentioned adjustment is worth 20,960. Show the distribution of profit and prepare partners capital account. We will do from starting. The first line is the capital account of X and Y show a balance of 40,000 and 20,000. In case of silence, we treat the balance of capital account as a credit balance of capital account. So we will write on credit side of capital account by balance brought down. Balance of X capital is 40,000 and balance of Y capital is 20,000. Now, they share the profit in the ratio of 3:2. They are allowed to interest on capital at the rate 10% per annum. So first we calculate interest on capital. We provide interest on capital at the rate 10% per annum. So first we calculate interest on capital. So interest on capital of X is equal to capital of X is 40,000 and rate of interest is 10%. So 10% of 40,000 is 4,000 and interest on capital of Y capital is 20,000 and rate of interest is 10%. So 10% of 20,000 is 2,000. What will be the entry for providing interest on capital? Entry will be interest on capital account debit to A's capital account to B's capital account. Interest on capital account debit to A's capital account, to X capital account 4,000 to Y capital account 2,000. So in this entry, X and Y capital account is credited by interest on capital. So we will write in the capital account credit side by interest on capital. Interest of X capital is 4,000 and interest of Y capital is 2,000, right? Now at the end of the year, we know that at the end of the year balance of interest on capital account will be transferred to profit and loss appropriation account. What will be the entry? Entry will be profit and loss appropriation account debit to interest on capital. So this is P&L appropriation account debit side. So P&L appropriation account is debited by interest on capital. So we will write in the debit side of P&L appropriation account to interest on capital account X and Y. So interest on capital of X is 4,000 and interest on capital of Y is 2,000. Total is 6,000. Now, charged interest on drawing at the rate 12% per annum. So interest on drawing is charged at the rate 12% per annum. In this question, mentions X withdraw 1,000 per month at the beginning of every month. We already discussed when a partner withdraw a fixed amount at the beginning of every month during the whole year, then formula of calculating interest on drawing is, therefore interest on drawing of X is total drawing into rate and partner withdraw a fixed amount at the beginning of every month during the whole year. Therefore, the formula is total drawing into rate into 6.5 divided by 12. So total drawing is X withdrew 1000 per month. So total drawing during the year is 1000 into 12. So total drawing during the year is 12,000. Rate of interest is 12% per annum into 6.5 divided by 12. So interest on drawing of X is 780. What about Y? लिखा Y withdraw of 1000 per month at the end of every month. This is also we discussed in earlier lecture. When partner withdraw a fixed amount at the end of the year during the whole year, then formula of calculating interest on drawing is, therefore interest on drawing of Y is Y withdraw a fixed amount at the end of every month during the whole year. Then formula is total drawing into rate into 5.5 divided by 12. When partner withdraw a fixed amount at the end of the year during the whole year, then formula of calculating interest on drawing is total drawing into rate into 5.5 divided by 12. The amount withdrawn is 1000 per month. So total drawing during the year is 12,000, 1000 to 12. Rate of interest is 12% into 5.5 divided by 12. Therefore, interest on drawing of Y is 660. So, what will be the entry for charging interest on drawing from the partner? Entry will be X capital account debit. How much? 780. Y capital account debit. How much? 660. To interest on drawing. Entry will be X capital account debit. Y capital account debit. To interest on drawing. In this entry, capital account is debited by interest on drawing. So this is partner's capital account, debit side. So capital account is debited by interest on drawing. So to interest on drawing, X capital account is debited by 780 and Y capital account is debited by 660. At the end of the year, the balance of interest on drawing account will be transferred to profit and loss appropriation account. So what will be the entry for transferring interest on drawing, balance of interest on drawing account? Entry will be interest on drawing account debit to profit and loss appropriation account. So in this entry, P&L appropriation account is credited by interest on drawing. So this is P&L appropriation account, credit side. So P&L appropriation account is credited by interest on drawing. So by interest on drawing, X and Y. So interest on drawing of X is 780 and interest on drawing of Y is 660. Total interest on drawing amount is 1440. Next, X also advance a loan of 10,000 to the firm. So when partner gives loan to the firm, then partner is entitled to receive interest on this loan. At what rate? The rate mentioned in partnership deed, or we can say rate mentioned in question, or in case of silence, 6% per annum. So interest on loan is not given in this question. So we will provide interest on loan to the partner at the rate 6% per annum. The loan is given by the partner to the firm on 1st August. So interest will be given from 1st August to 31st March. How many months? August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March. 8 months. So 8 months interest is provided to the partner. So first we calculate interest on loan. So interest on loan. Loan amount is 10,000. In case of silence, rate of interest is 6% per annum. But interest is not given for whole 12 months because loan is given by the partner on 1st August. So from interest will be given from 1st August to 31st March. So from 1st August to 31st March is 8 months. So rate of interest is 400. Amount is 400. Interest on partner loan is treated as a revenue expense, and revenue expense will be transferred to profit and loss account. At the end of the year, all revenue expense will be transferred to profit and loss account, or we can say interest on partner loan is charged against the profit. So what will be the entry for charging interest on loan? Entry will be profit and loss account debit to interest on loan. So this is your profit and loss account. The profit and loss account is debited by interest on loan. So to interest on loan 400. During the year X withdraw 1000 per month and Y withdraw 1000 per month. So at the end of the year, balance of drawing account will be transferred to partner's capital account when partner's capital account is maintained by fluctuating capital method. So balance of drawing account is transferred to partner's capital account. So what will be the entry? Entry will be X capital account debit, Y capital account debit to drawing. So partner's capital account is debited by drawing. So to drawing, X capital is 1000 per month, 12,000, and Y capital is 1000 per month, that is 12,000. The profit for the year before above mentioned adjustment is 20,960. So net profit given in the question is 20,960. Net profit means credit balance of profit and loss account. So this is your profit and loss account. On credit side, buy balance brought down 20,960. Right? Now out of this 20,960, first we charge interest on loan of 400, then balance profit will be transferred to profit and loss appropriation account. So to profit and loss appropriation account, 20,000 net profit is 20,960. We can charge 400 rupees interest. So balance profit is 20,560. This balance profit will be transferred to profit and loss appropriation account. What will be the entry? Entry will be profit and loss account debit to profit and loss appropriation account. So P&L appropriation account is credited by profit and loss account. So by profit and loss account 20,560. Now balancing figure of P&L appropriation account is 16,000. This is balancing figure. Divisible profit. This profit will be distributed amongst the partner in their profit sharing ratio, and the profit sharing ratio of partner is 3:2. So two partners capital account, this divisible profit is distributed between the partners in their profit sharing ratio, that is 3:2. So this 16,000 is divided between X and Y in the ratio of 3:2. So for X share of profit is 9,600 and Y share of profit is 6,400. The 16,000 is distributed between X and Y in their profit sharing ratio, that is 3:2. This entry for transferring profit to capital account is profit and loss appropriation account debit to X capital account to Y capital account. So partners capital account is credited by profit and loss appropriation account. So by profit and loss appropriation account, X capital is 9,600 and Y capital account is credited by 6,400. Now I calculate the balance of capital account. Two balance carried down, balancing figure, balancing figure. So balance of X capital account is 40,820 and balance of Y capital account is 15,740. Okay.